Have you ever stared at your Cabarrus County property tax bill and just dreaded dealing with it? Well, what if I told you that procrastinating on this one simple chore could instantly cost you hundreds of dollars in penalties? Yikes, right? Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to enthusiastically guide you through the absolutely seamless process of paying your property taxes online. We're taking a chore that most of us dread and turning it into something you can literally check off your to-do list in just a few minutes, right from the comfort of your own couch.
Now, that massive 2% number, that represents the initial interest penalty that slams into your unpaid tax bill every single January if you miss the county's grace period. That is a 2% spike right out of the gate. And it doesn't stop there. An additional 0.75% gets tacked on the first of every single month after that. So as you can imagine, those penalties can snowball incredibly fast, adding a ton of completely unnecessary financial stress to your year.
But hey, we're going to solve that pain point right now. The MyCabco platform is basically your digital fast pass to bypassing the post office entirely. By utilizing this digital portal, you get to skip all the friction of traditional payment methods. So no more hunting through your junk drawer for stamps, and definitely no more reliant on the postal service to hopefully postmark your envelope in time. Okay, here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. Property taxes in Cabarrus. 2. Preparing for online payment. 3. A step-by-step payment guide. 4. Troubleshooting and FAQs. And 5. Security and wrap-up. Section 1. Property taxes in Cabarrus. Understanding your annual contribution. Before we actually hit pay, it really helps to understand what this money does. These taxes fund absolutely vital public infrastructure, schools, and essential services right here in Cabarrus County. The county tax rate is currently set at 57.6 cents per $100 of assessed valuation. To put that into perspective, if you own a median-valued home in the county, which is appraised at about $361,000, you're looking at a base county bill of exactly $2,080.05. And just keep in mind, if you live inside the city limits, your bill's going to also include your municipal taxes, all consolidated into one handy statement. So the absolutely crucial point here is keeping a close eye on the timeline, just to ensure you clear your balance before that dreaded January delinquency date. Your tax bills are mailed out in mid to late July, and technically, they are officially due on September 1st. However, Cabarrus County gives us a really generous 4-month grace period. But listen, do not let January 5th sneak up on you, because after that specific day, the grace period vanishes and those interest penalties we talked about begin to rack up. Moving on to Section 2, Preparing for Online Payment, Gathering Your Necessary Information. You know, preparation is everything. Before you even open a web browser, make sure you've got a connected computer or mobile device, a stable internet connection, and figure out exactly how you want to identify your property in their database. Now, don't worry, you definitely don't need every single piece of information listed here. Having just one specific identifier, like that 14-digit parcel number, acts like a magic key to finding your account. That parcel number is perfect for real estate, while your account number, which is usually 3 to 12 characters, works great for personal property. Actually, even your 6-digit bill number or just the exact property owner name or property address will do the trick perfectly. Section 3. Step-by-Step Payment Guide. Navigating the MyCabco platform.
All right, let's get into the actual steps. First, you'll want to head over to the MyCabco website on your browser or just grab their free app on your Apple or Android device. From there, I highly recommend creating a secure profile rather than just checking out as a guest. Why? Because it safely saves your history for next year, saving you time later. Then, simply plug in that parcel number or address you gathered a minute ago. It brilliantly illustrates how user-friendly this whole system is because it instantly brings up your property details with just one simple search.
Once your property pops up on screen, just review the bill and add it right into your digital GovWallet cart. And here is a real game changer. You can actually make partial payments. Let's say you want to pay a little bit in October and the rest in November. You can totally do that. You just override the full balance and enter a custom amount during checkout. It's fantastic because it allows you to budget incrementally over a few months, as long as the whole shebang is paid off before that January 5th deadline. Finally, just proceed to checkout and securely enter your credit card or electronic check details. Section 4. Fees and Troubleshooting. Breaking down costs and solving problems. Transparency is absolutely key, especially when we're dealing with your hard-earned money. So let's break down the costs associated with this digital convenience. Because MyCabco is operated by a third-party vendor called Payit, there are convenience fees involved that the county itself does not keep. Paying by electronic check or ACH costs a flat $1.25. Paying by credit card incurs a 1.85% fee. There is also a base transaction fee of $2. But here's a pro tip that will actually save you a couple of bucks. You can group multiple bills together, like say your home and a vehicle, into a single shopping cart transaction. That way you only pay that $2 base fee once. Pretty smart, right?
So what happens if you type in your address and literally nothing shows up? It's actually a pretty common roadblock, so if your property isn't appearing right away, don't panic. The county provides some excellent alternative lookup tools and a few simple search tricks to get you back on track. First off, try dialing back your search a bit. Leave out street directions like north or south and drop abbreviations like street or Ave. In these types of databases, less is very often more. If that still fails, Cabarrus County offers the CALRIS portal, which is basically just their interactive mapping tool, or the basic search tool, where you can use a township map parcel or TMP number. And if you are still stuck after all that, the incredible staff at the tax collector's office are literally just a phone call away at 704-902-2119. They are super helpful and will get you your specific identification number in no time.
Section 5, Security and Wrap-Up, Keeping Your Data Safe. As we move toward wrapping up this explainer, we definitely need to address a very common and, honestly, very valid concern: the security of your financial and personal data online. You can have complete peace of mind knowing the MyCapCo ecosystem uses top-tier encryption at all times to protect your privacy. Your personal information is never, ever sold or shared. Furthermore, that GovWallet feature we mentioned, it securely stores your preferred payment methods for next year. This lets you check out safely and quickly without having to re-enter sensitive banking details every single time you log in.
And here is a surprisingly awesome feature, especially for our unbanked or cash-preferred viewers. You don't have to miss out on the digital revolution at all. You can actually initiate your tax payment process online through MyCapCo, generate a secure barcode right on your smartphone, and then take that barcode to a participating local retail store. You can literally pay your exact tax bill in cash right there at the register. It completely eliminates the need to travel all the way down to the central government tax office.
Also, a quick tip: while you are logged into your GovWallet, definitely take full advantage of the e-billing option. By opting into paperless billing, you're actively helping reduce the county's printing and postage costs, which ultimately saves taxpayer money across the board. Plus, you can set up alerts so the system automatically reminds you when next year's bill arrives. It basically puts your tax management completely on autopilot. Now, a quick disclaimer. Please remember that while this explainer is highly detailed and designed to guide you smoothly, property tax laws and local procedures can and do update over time. You should always verify your exact tax standing, amounts due, and strict deadlines directly with official Cabarrus County online portals or by contacting the tax assessor's office, just to ensure you have the absolute most up-to-date information. So, with partial payments, secure checkouts, and absolutely zero lines to wait in, are you ready to conquer your property taxes from the comfort of your own home? We've covered everything from tax rates to secure digital checkouts, giving you the tools to manage your taxes efficiently. If you found this helpful, please share this explainer with your friends and neighbors in Cabarrus County who might also dread tax season. As local governments continue to digitize these once-dreaded chores, it really begs the question: what other tedious civic duties are ripe for a digital revolution? Thanks for learning with us today.